Hi guys. I know that a lot of you are having some problems with meal prepping and you're kind of not sure what you should get and all of that kind of stuff. So Jamie and I just got back from the store with the kiddos, and this is what our shopping cart consisted of. We went to Costco and did our weekly Costco run, and I just wanted to show you and give you some ideas. Now we are has to be simple people. So today we're gonna sit and we're gonna like cook up a bunch of chicken, cook up some other things. We're gonna make sure all of our vegetables are cut up. We're gonna cook some of them. And the goal is to make it so that this week, because our weeks are hectic and our days are in and out, we're never home, to be able to quickly go into the fridge, pull something out and ready to go. So we don't have to think about it. There'll be some days that we'll do crock pots and that's fine, but other times it can get kind of crazy. So I wanted to give you an idea of kind of some staples that we do. So Jamie's addicted to shishito peppers. So we get these at Trader Joe's, and they're really yummy. We'll talk about all this later. Brussels sprouts are something that we always get. Now normally we get shaved, which means that they're already cut up for us, because when they're like this, it's a pain in the butt and they don't get eaten. So today I'm going to actually cut them up so that they're ready to go. Broccoli, yeah, we use a lot of broccoli. I get them already cut up because honestly, if I have to sit and cut things, it's not going to happen and we're not going to eat vegetables. So Costco has got this at a very decent price compared to everything else. It's already cut up for you. So check out Costco. Same thing with cauliflower. Right here. So cauliflower is the same way. We eat a lot of eggs. So we've got organic eggs is what I use. And I get these at Costco. It's the cheapest I found. They end up being almost the same price as if you were to go to a normal grocery store. So it's 2 dozen of them, and it's like $7. So it's like $3.50 a dozen. So I found that this is a great deal for us, and we'll hard boil some of the eggs. We'll keep them, and we do a lot of eggs in the morning. Some of the other things that we do. Butternut squash is one of my new favorites, and I hate cutting up butternut squash. So again, Costco, it's organic, it's already cut up, yummy, you can roast it, and there's some recipes. There's a great quinoa recipe on our website that has butternut squash, so check that out. A lot of spinach. Again, Costco has these for like $3 or $4 for a whole pound of spinach. It's the cheapest I've been able to find it. Make sure with spinach you always go organic. That's a pretty big thing. You don't have to go organic for everything, but with spinach, it's a big deal. We're also going to do a bunch of sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a really good potato for you. It's better than a regular potato, so we're going to cut up some sweet potatoes and roast them and actually put them on the grill too. Oats. Oats are a really good thing. I just found these at Costco, and they look really great. Now the biggest thing about them is they are whole grain oatmeal. So I looked at the back, and right here it says whole grain oats. You want that to say whole. Okay, so make sure that whenever you're looking at whole wheat or anything that's whole wheat, make sure it says whole on the ingredients, because otherwise a lot of times it's just enriched whole. It's enriched wheat flour, which is pretty much the same thing as white flour. So make sure you have that whole on there. Blueberries are decently on sale right now, so that was one of the things we got. And then on sale today were pork loin chops, and these are pretty lean meat, and so we're going to make some of these up and have those on hand. We also get tons of chicken, so I just go to Costco and get this huge thing of chicken, and then we will freeze it, whatever we don't use today. So that's a lot of it. Now yogurt. I'm not a big dairy person. We don't do a lot of dairy. But if I'm going to do dairy, like if I want sour cream or if I want something dairy, I'll usually do like a Greek yogurt. And so you want to make sure you get one that doesn't have a lot of added stuff into it. So Fage and Chobani are my two favorites that I use. So if you look at the ingredients in yogurt, it says it contains live ingredient cultures, and it's got all these things that you can't pronounce. But that's okay, because that's actually part of the yogurt. That's a good thing. And that's pretty much all this is. If you look at this, it's 1 cup, 130 calories. It does have 9 grams of sugar, but that's just yogurt. If you compare it, when you do yogurt, you want to do all natural, non-fat. You want it to be plain. Just do plain yogurt. And then you can add like honey to it if you want to sweeten it, something like that. But don't get the other yogurt. And I'll show you why. Because I do get it for my son, which is bad. We're going to work on trying to do this so we don't have to. But this is the best, one of the best ones that I found for Greek yogurt is this. And Shivani's got a good one if you're going to add blueberries to it. But if you look, it contains more stuff to it. So you've got the milk, you've got blueberries, you've got sugar, you've got cornstarch, pectin, natural flavors. So this concerns me. It's adding sugar to this yogurt. I don't want my kids to have this. Right now, it's kind of a staple. It's all he gets because he doesn't eat anything else. And it's got protein in it. So it's 13 grams of protein. So it's the only yogurt he'll eat. My goal is to get him off of this. And I'm going to start making my own yogurt by doing this yogurt and adding blueberries to it and maybe blending it. So that way there's no added sugar. And if there is sugar, I'm going to use honey because honey is a good source of sugar. So what we're going to do today is prep all this food, get it all prepared and ready. I know some people are weird about their vegetables like sitting in the fridge for a little bit. For us, we just heat it up and it tastes super yummy the way that we cook them. So we don't worry about that. If you're weird and picky about that, at least have them cut up and ready for you. So when you get home, you can just do whatever you're going to do with them and you don't have to think about it. Most of this stuff we're going to use for lunches. So Jamie and I will use the chicken and the veggies for lunch because you need to have veggies at all things. So hopefully that helps you guys. Oh, one more thing. I'm a big fan of avocado oil and coconut oil. I like my olive oil, but you shouldn't be using it at high heats. So this is a high heat cooking oil. It's up to 500 degrees. So when we're cooking with a lot of stuff, we usually use avocado oil or some coconut oil for that. So anyways, I hope this helps. Comment below if you've got questions, and happy meal planning and have a great Sunday.